Hi everyone, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your October 2023 general reading. We're looking at the first half of October from the 1st to the 15th, and this reading is for our Rams, the fire sign of Aries. I hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for being here, for watching these videos, all you do in support of this channel, liking, sharing, subscribing, especially hitting that like button. Commenting, those of you who reach out for personal readings, those of you who refer and recommend me to others, so grateful. Thank you so much. Okay, Aries, if your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign is in Aries, if you are cross-watching for an Aries, this video is relevant for you. General readings, of course, may resonate a little differently for everyone, so if you know any or all of your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, watch those videos as well. They can provide additional insight. Now, if something really does get you, it really does resonate with you, and you'd like to take a deeper look at something, or you simply like the reading style, if you are interested in a personal reading with me, or information about that for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please email me at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also see that info by clicking the description link or the title of this video. I would love to hear from you, and I can usually get back to you the same day with all the pertinent information of the services I offer, which are a pretty wide variety of choices for reading options in all areas of life, of all different types and lengths, all different budgets. There's something in there for everyone. So if you're interested, email me. I would be delighted. And I do readings full time. It's all that I do. So scheduling of personal readings is done in a pretty timely fashion as well. Okay, Aries, let's see what the first half of October 2023 holds for you. I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Radiant Rider-Waite. Okay, nice way to start. We have the Star card, renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism. The star in the tarot comes after the Tower, which is usually a card that represents, a perhaps unexpected ending or breakdown of something, right? Sometimes it can be wonderful, but it still causes a chapter or a set of chapters of our life to end. Sometimes it can be very challenging, the breakdown of something that we don't really want to break down. But the star comes after that because it renews, restores hope, faith, and optimism. So the star usually comes after a period of difficulty or challenge. It's like hope after despair, health after sickness, spring after winter kind of energy. So it does imply that something happened prior to this that was maybe difficult. It's a general reading, so it can be anywhere from difficult to really, traumatic. With the star, we have the Six of Swords, which I always fondly refer to as my sneaky thief card. Now, this can be positive or it can be negative. It does imply some kind of withholding or things being concealed or things done behind closed doors, which can be like lying, deceit, deception, theft. But primarily the Seven of Swords is a card of strategy. It's a self-serving card. I want to get this thing, maintain this thing, do this thing. This are my plans. And you play your cards close to your chest because, that's how you feel you can best accomplish whatever it is you want to accomplish. It's a very self-serving card, but that's not necessarily bad either. So being strategic about perhaps getting something back or bringing balance back to a situation which there was something wrong with. Next, we have the Fool. The Fool has the 0 on his or her card because this is the very first major arcana card in the tarot. This is where a whole cycle of the tarot begins. The first card is the Fool, the last card is the World, and all the cards in between are about a particular time in our life, a chapter or set of chapters, like childhood into adulthood, leaving home for the first time, going to university, getting your first job, getting married, having kids, anything like that. So the Fool represents the start of a whole new cycle. It can represent doing something different, taking a risk, doing something you might be afraid of doing. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone because the Fool doesn't walk paths he's walked before. He steps out on new paths without really knowing how it may work out or what the destination will be, but he's willing to take the chance. With the Fool, oh my, we have the Ten of Cups, the happy home card, happily ever after, white picket fence where they ride off into the sunset, right? And tens represent cycle completion, a cycle coming full circle. So this particular 10 has a very strong connection to home and family, marriage, children, childbirth, the home itself, You know, it's about feeling like you've finally gotten to a place where everything has finally clicked, especially where home and family are concerned. Might be marriage for some of you. It might be, I don't know, taking it, I don't know. Let's move on. Next, what a great reading. We have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, triumph, success, which again implies difficulty before or a battle of some kind, public recognition, promotions, bonuses, being recognized, being seen as different or being celebrated for something. You know, sometimes the Six of Wands can represent marriage as well, right, with that Ten of Cups. With that Six of Wands, we have you, my goodness, the Emperor. The Emperor is attached to the sign of Aries. Can also represent an older person, a father figure, the final decision maker, somebody who kind of is the ultimate ruler, as the Emperor is in the tarot. The Emperor, you might say, comprises all the character traits of the four kings as well. He's very much in control. Victory here. It's got very much a king of the mountain kind of feel here. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus for the first half of October is the Two of Coins, so a choice. So twos always represent a choice as to how you're going to move forward in any of the four suits. Now, coins or pentacles is governed by the element of earth. So the card preceding this, of course, would have been the Ace of Coins or the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Earth. So the Ace is where you have the new thing, the new start or a new opportunity. And the two is where you make a decision whether or not you're going to accept it, and if you do, then how do you grow that? How do you continue down that path? So we have crossroads, a choice. So choices and decisions are the theme of the first half of October for you, Aries. Let's clarify that Two of Coins. The Page of Cups, positive messages, lighthearted messages, flirtatious messages. But I think here, you know, it's the beginning. Pages have that student apprentice energy. They're excited, but they're a little unsure. And this is the Page of Cups, which is governed by the element of water, which governs our emotional energy. And I always look at the Page of Cups in this particular deck, the Radiant Rider-Waite, as somebody who's, you know, excitedly but maybe a little nervous about making an offer. It actually looks like he's offering a bouquet of flowers here. The World. Wow. So we have the first major arcana card and the last major arcana card. I think this is a pretty significant choice, a pretty significant cycle. Whatever choice you make may start off on a new cycle. The World is completion. It's, again, reaching a milestone. It's graduation and leveling up to something new. So again, we have the Fool after that World card, because then we start a whole new cycle, which we do here. Strong connection to home and family. Let me pull one more. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, getting everything that you want, your cups overflowing with abundance. I think some of you may be considering making an offer of marriage or taking an offer of marriage. Now, it could be this because I think it's all about the choice in regards to this Ten of Cups. Now, because it's a general reading, this is probably the fundamental thing that will vary in the details. For some of you, it might be marriage. It might be having a child. It might be, you know, maybe deciding to grow your family or have a family. It could be buying your first home, because it's with that Fool card. So it's doing something different. It's taking a chance. It's taking a risk. It's stepping out of your comfort zone. What that is where it's going to vary in a general reading. Let's clarify the Star and the Seven of Swords. It might be, for some of you, it might be a relationship or an issue, or the home and family in which something very difficult happened. Maybe there was a breakdown or was going to be a breakdown, and you're like, okay, well, you know what? It's time to do this. I was resistant to doing this before. I didn't want to, or I felt like it wasn't a great idea, but, you know, I think I'm going to move forward now. That's kind of the energy here. Let's take a look at that Star and the Seven of Swords. The Star. The Three of Swords, the Star, the Knight of Swords. This makes perfect sense. So I think this is what preceded the Star, the Three of Swords. Heartache, heartbreak, breakup, separation, disappointment, something painful, something unpleasant. The Star, again, renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism. Again, it could be reconciliation. It could be renewal of some kind. Again, the central focus here is home and family, whatever that means to you. And that could be the relationship itself, like marriage. It could be about the house, the property itself. The Knight of Swords. Swords are the manifestors of the tarot, right? They take what they learned as pages, and they begin, as knights, they begin to move forward and to physically manifest. This is the Knight of information, of air, of information, intellect, conversation. A very, very decisive knight. It's like, again, maybe you were waffling about something before, or was against something before, and now and something happened. There was a breakdown of some kind, something maybe difficult, challenging, painful, and now it's about making a very decisive decision to move forward and being strategic about it too. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. The Five of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Four of Cups. For many of you, and a lot of the signs that I've been doing for the first half of October are all relationship centered in some way. We keep having the Lovers, the Two of Cups. We've got the Two of Cups here. So we have the Five of Pentacles, and I feel like this relates to that Three of Swords. This is the energy that I think maybe perhaps Spirit has allowed to happen, so to prompt you to get to this point, because the Five of Pentacles is insufficiency and lack, feeling like a beggar, feeling like you have to run after somebody, feeling shut out, abandoned, rejected, not good enough, financial material insufficiency. Financially and materially, it may be that something happened around finances and material issues that affected you, affected your partner, home and family, something of that sort. But it's what I'm getting is, whatever this is, whether it was a relationship breakdown or breakup or some other area of life, it feels like something just, you were resistant to something, and something broke down. And because of that, it prompted you to get to this place where now you're wanting to do something you weren't willing to do before, right? So we have the Two of Cups and the Four of Cups with that. So because of whatever this breakdown was, it's put you in a position where now you want to move forward. You want to take action. You're presenting somebody with something, making an offer of some kind, somebody that you feel is your soulmate, your person. And again, this offer, for many of you, it's going to be just about the relationship itself. For others, it might be in another area of life, like something to do with a house itself. Maybe it's transitioning to a better place, a bigger place, or moving in together, getting married, something like that. You're being very strategic about it. I think because you want to fix what was wrong before. You don't want to be on the outside. You don't want to be shut out. Could be just getting back together again, or healing something within or about a relationship. Let's clarify the Fool and the Ten of Cups. The Fool. You can't make this stuff up, right? Okay. We're taking a look at the Fool and the Ten of Cups. And our first clarifying cards are the Fool and the Ten of Cups. Six of Swords, that makes sense too. Okay, so the Fool. You're taking a chance. You're doing something maybe you were resistant to before. Stepping out of your comfort zone for healing. The Six of Swords, healing. And the Fool and the Ten of Cups again. Yeah. Maybe somebody broke up with you, or maybe you were in danger of something, or you thought somebody would. I don't know. I mean, there's a variety of different scenarios. Maybe they broke up with you, or said they were going to, or maybe they started dating, or opening up to dating, or something of that sort. You can reverse this too, but I read primarily first for what's coming towards the sign. Let's take a look at that Ten of Cups. The Six of Cups, long-term history, long-term relationship, also the secondary soulmate card, Justice, and the Four of Wands. For some of you, this is straight up marriage, a proposal of marriage, or moving in together. It could be like that, but this is like sealing the deal, so to speak, in a material way as well, which again could be moving in together, sharing a house together, buying your first home, getting married. a combination of all of those things, because you want to make sure that it feels like something happened or you felt really threatened if something didn't actually break down. And so to heal that and to ensure that it doesn't happen again, you're making a decision to move forward in a way that, to the best of your ability, guarantees long-term stability and security. Some of you, that's going to be about property, moving in together, house, home, getting married, or some combination of all of those things. Let's clarify the Six of Wands and the Emperor, which is just like, it's King of the Mountain. You've won, right? I mean, the Magician and the Chariot, taking matters into your own hands, doing all the work it takes to achieve success on perhaps what has been a very difficult or challenging path. The Chariot is also a card of success along with that Six of Wands. And the Magician is the manifester. And, the Emperor is at the head of I know I'm stuttering. I'm just getting this strong sense of I have found the Emperor within myself, and I am leveling up. I am taking charge. I'm taking control. I'm taking responsibility. I'm doing the right things. I'm doing the things that I need to do to guarantee that whatever happened before doesn't happen again. Ace of Swords and Death, because some kind of major change or transformation or ending or some kind of major change. Ace of Swords is kind of my getting a clue card. It's the light bulb going off over the head. It's the epiphany. It's the beginning of knowledge, truth, insight, seeing something for what it really is. And it may be, again, you don't want something to end, so something has to completely transform, which means in a sense that it ends in a transformative kind of way. I think like you had a big shake-up, a big epiphany here. That's what I'm feeling. So let's end with any advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit. Although, I think looks like you're on a good and right path here, Aries. Three of Pentacles. This is teamwork, collaboration, working together to build. We're coming together and agreeing on a vision and working together to make that vision happen, to build something long-lasting and stable. The Seven of Wands, defending, protecting, holding on, guarding, yes. Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands, aggressively, assertively, sooner rather than later. There's that Six of Wands victory again. Pull one more. The Ten of Pentacles, long-term security and stability. What a beautiful flow of energy in this, Aries. And it's definitely Spirit's way of saying that the decisions you're making, the actions you're taking are correct. You are on the right path. Continue to move forward. Let momentum work in your favor here sooner rather than later. Okay. Beautiful reading, Aries. Powerful. All right, Aries, I will leave it there. Those are your messages for the first half of October. I hope you found them relevant, useful, hopeful, helpful, food for thought. Again, if this resonated with you, if you'd like to take a deeper look at something, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, or you would like that just because you like the reading style, please feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also see that email address by clicking the title or description of this video. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. I will see you in a couple of weeks for the October general mid-month readings. Until then, stay well. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.